job.
He's got 6. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Harrell, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
There's the pick. In the corner, Thornton with it. And the rejection by Ezeli. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets leading by 9. Thornton for 3. Harrell kicks to Thornton. Now the feed to Brewer. Goes back up. It's deflected, but they get it back. Jacks up a 3. And Thornton gets it to go on the assist by Harrell. Thornton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
The drive by Iguodala. He kicks it to Livingston. Fires for 3. Again, Iguodala missing. And here's Thornton outside. No good on that last second attempt there. So as... And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Down by 12. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. We start a 3-game homestand with that game. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there with Iguodala. And it's Rush. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Houston making some changes. Ariza comes in for Brewer. And it's Terry in for Marcus Thornton. And the Warriors also making a change. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Sean Livingston. Iguodala with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Iguodala gets the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Golden State, Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Steph Curry subbed in for Brandon Rush. And that one's good, Barnes.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
Now Iguodala, James Harden missing on the three. Here's the three. Curry can't get it to go. Terry with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Terry, takes the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Iguodala against Ariza. For 3, Barbosa. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. Barbosa. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Ariza.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Jones checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Jason Terry. And then for Golden State, Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Curry kicks to Barbosa. Dishes it to Bogut. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogut's got his first 2 points.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm. Just piling on the with the dunk like that. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brewer is checked in for Capella, and it's Thornton in for James Harden. Golden State also making some changes. Brandon Rush is checked in for Barbosa, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Beverly. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And guys, the wheels really fell off for Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contract.
On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit, a career high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot.
Now, here's Thornton. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Rush's shot is off. Houston leading by 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Thornton with the basket on the assist from Corey Brewer. Thornton's got 5 now.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that one's good. From deep, Green with the block. Livingston kicks to Rush. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Rush has got 4 points this quarter.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Stephen Curry. And, Steph, you guys really turned it on in that second quarter. What was the difference?
Push the tempo. We got a lot of stops early. Long rebounds, was able to get out in transition. Being on the floor for some easy baskets. And we just executed kind of flawlessly that quarter.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, he's earned this rest.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State's first quarter could have gone much better. Abysmal shooting from the field. Miss after miss.
Showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a performance for Harden here. 18 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The Warriors leading. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's sent back by Howard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Nice D from Bogut.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Harden. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's now 20 points for James Harden.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Curry against Beverly. Here's Bogut, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And, guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Timeout charge to Houston.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific. Defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Harrell in for Terrence Jones. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in, and it's Green missing.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
To the middle. Stripped it away. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. It's stolen by Green. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Harden has a wide-open look. Another miss by Harden.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
That three off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Trying to get back on track. Got a hand on it. Iguodala's drive. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Harden for 3. That's good. Harden's got 23.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Houston with a big grid substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Comes in for Harrell. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, 12 turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Warriors leading by 6. Down low, here's Barnes, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself, and, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now the pass to Barnes. Feeds it to Ezeli. Barnes against Ariza. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
From deep, Thornton. Kept alive by Houston.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Green. Right side Curry. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know. Planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it's
I really...
Yeah. Back to Thornton. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
For the Rockets, Terrence Jones is checked in for Brewer. And it's Terry in for Marcus Thornton. Then for the Warriors, Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc. Hit that. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Shot by Terry, no good. Thompson misses. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Rockets lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Houston in the lead for Golden State here in the fourth. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward. Harden kicks to Terry. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Fires from 18. And nothing but air on that one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Harden kicks to Terry. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Livingston. No good on the triple. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Jason Terry. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Sean Livingston. Iguodala, the pass to Rush. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Rush has got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Rush with the steal. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Drains the three-pointer. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
To sacrifice.